And now, Bowditch presents his 2004 presentation of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Worry about Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His...
Charlie Brown.
You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never kept a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
Guilty and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It's truly a dog's life filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that brown-headed kid comes home from school.
I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want them to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face you're liable to see for a long while.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Sometimes I get up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear and the sun is so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late. I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stopped to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night,
Never sleep,
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep,
I want to join the dance,
take a leap.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I hear,
Charlie Brown, you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Bus, Charlie Brown. Don't want to be late for school.
That's right. Don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a
I'm
sense
not
of
that, I'm
honor
sort
that
of
is
something
very
in between.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I don't understand.
A prince and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be
Nothing lasts forever.
You could be
All good things must end. I've memorized that phrase by heart.
And you were born for this heart.
So tell me, I need to know it. When do the good things start?
Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, that I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
Lunch hour's among the worst times of day for me. Always having to sit here alone and, well, mornings aren't that pleasant sometimes either. Lying there and wondering if anyone would really ever miss me if I never got out of bed. And then there's night too. Lying there and thinking about all those stupid things I'd done during the day. And then there's all those hours in between when I do all those stupid things. Well, lunch hour is among the worst times of day for me. I guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a good job of painting these benches. Hey, there's that little red-haired girl over there eating her lunch. I wonder what she'd do if I went over there and asked her if I could go over and eat lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty space next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't go over there and sit down next to her. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward that she wouldn't even think of looking at me. In fact, I can hardly remember one time when she ever has looked at me. In fact, I can't remember one single time when she ever has looked at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small that she could not spare one little moment to... She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
Alice? You're thinking of that other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was that very light blue one with the design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember.
Well, it went something like this. And it had a puffy skirt like this, and it had these puffy sleeves, and a sash like this.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yes, well, that was the dress I was wearing last week when I met Frida, and she told me she'd seen one just like it.
Lunch hour is among the worst times of day for me. If that little red-haired girl is looking at me with this stupid bag over my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, then maybe I could just take it off real fast, and she wouldn't even notice. On the other hand, I can't tell whether she's looking at me or not until I take the bag off. On the other hand, if I never take the bag off, I'll never have to be worried about whether she was looking at me or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, one lunch hour over with, only 2,863 to go.
Something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I'd marry a man who plays the piano. Parties, he'd play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Rerun, but I think that a man can really come closer to it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness is not a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti 3 times this week.
You know Charlie Brown, a princess sort of thing, with a white dress and nice slippers and a big ballroom. But I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it?
Oh, no, Lucy, not at all. I mean, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I've had one myself for years, but you know, I've never told anyone.
What, Charlie Brown? You can tell me.
No, Lucy, I don't think I should. It's not the kind of thing that, you tell people.
Oh, come on, Charlie Brown. I won't tell anyone. Please.
Well, okay. See, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be called Flash and be real athletic and be known all around school as Flash.
Hey, Frida, listen to this!
What's the matter, Sally?
You look horrible, Sally.
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was all right. And all of a sudden, it just seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
Hey, you blockhead, come back here with that ball! Give it back to me! Give it back! Give it back! Give it back to me! Give it back! I'd rather give it back for my birthday!
Beethoven had it nice.
Oh, gosh there, fella, it's good to see you.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Gosh there, fella, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
All right, Snoopy, now back on your doghouse. We'll be out in a few minutes with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Yeah, you're right. He's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on, here I lie. Not bad, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad, not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws. It's usually cold and occasionally painful. And sometimes they're so big, I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A beer sugar lad, I'm crouched on the limb of a tree. La 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 la.
I'd wait very, very still till I see a victim come. I'd wait then very well after taking counts. And then like the fierce little creature I am, I'd pounce! I'd pounce! I'd pounce! You know, I never realized it was so far down to the ground from up here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad, not bad at all. Not bad, not bad at all. I wonder if it'll snow tonight. Oh!
If you really like her, Charlie Brown, you should go talk to her.
Yeah, you know what, Roy? You're right. I think I'll walk right up to that little red-haired girl and I think I'll introduce myself. And then I'll ask her to come over here and sit down next to me. And then I'll tell her how I've always admired her, and then I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday I was a dog. Today I'm a dog. Tomorrow I'll probably still be a dog. There's just such little hope of advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown, and I think we'll play a little trick on you.
We think we'll play a little trick on you. You understand, don't you?
You understand, this is April Fool's Day.
You're sure?
We want to be positive you understand now.
Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what?
That little redhead girl over there wants to give you a hug and kiss.
Oh, really? Wow, this is fantastic.
April Fools! Just like shooting fish in a bucket.
Snoopy! Hey, Snoopy! Do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it!
Back right now, Lucy! Or out hell!
No!
You give me back my blanket!
No! I got it and I'm keeping it. This is just the start. You need to help you break this disgusting habit.
Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, or building model trains, or even collecting old telephones. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And this is good, for it helps these men cope with their everyday problems. Now, I feel that it is going to be absolutely necessary to get my blanket back So I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Gotcha back again. Delightful. La-di-da-di la 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 la, la-di la 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 di-da. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket on me.
Look at my little baby brother Linus with this silly little blanket.
There's your little brother, this little blanket. Ew, does he ever wash that?
Ha, he's such a baby.
Where did you get that ratty thing anyway?
Well, you know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go away and leave. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you leave it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. Blankets! I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. But meanwhile, it's my blanket. And me. And me. And me.
Linus, do you know what I intend? I intend to be queen. When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was. And I'll live in this big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out in my coach, all the people will
Lucy.
cheer. All the people will cheer and I will shout at them.
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure. A person can only become queen if she is born into the royal family of the correct lineage, so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any possible way you can ever become queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace, and I will wear my crown and swimming and everything. And when I go out, all the people will wave, and I will shout at them, "What do you mean I can't be queen?"
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This kind of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
It's usually a matter of knowing the right people. I bet a few pieces of well-placed correspondence and I get to be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch some television.
I know what I'll do if I can't be queen. I'll be very rich. Yes, I'll work and I'll work until I'm very rich and I will buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
Yes, I'll buy myself a queendom and I'll kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen. Okay, change channels.
Are you kidding? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you can just come right in here and take over?
These 5 fingers, individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them together into a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Supper time?
No.
Oh, not another one, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
You need some help.
A C? A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anyone get a C on a coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it not true? Is it right that I be judged on a part of life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had learned about this project? If so, then were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Perhaps I was being judged on the quality of the coat hanger itself, out of which my creation was made. Now, is this not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of coat hangers that are used by the dry cleaning establishment that returns our garments? Is this not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my C? Thank you, Miss Othmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Little more speed, little more speed, little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get that stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops.
Little less speed, little more tack, little less rise, little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get in the air somehow.
Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poop it in the sky. Leave it to you to have the one fool kite who likes to see a little kid cry.
Little less talk, little more skill, little less luck, little more will. Gotta face this fellow eye to eye. Now I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by. Why not fly? What's it doing?
It's on the ground. It isn't in a tree.
It's in the air. Now. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now.
It's past the trees now, with room to spare.
Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly a kite. Oh, why me?
Hi.
How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all the animals and the birds and the fish?
How about all the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky?
And the stars?
And the ground?
And all the rocks?
Are you mad at cars and buildings and TV and roller skates and bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
Here, Alice. This is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that doesn't sound right. Alice, here. This is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do it if you just don't get nervous. Here, Alice. This is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, here she comes. You can do it. Alice? Here. This is for you. Merry Christmas. Oh. I'd give anything if that little red-haired girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me a Valentine. Maybe it's inside my mailbox right now. Maybe all I have to do is open it up and it'll be right there. But if it isn't there, then I'll be crushed. But if she did send me a Valentine, well, I've got to check. Hello, 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 hello. Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentines, Chuck. I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentines because nobody sent you any.
Look at them all laughing and enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to every single person I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get a Valentine in return? No, I did not get one single Valentine this Valentine's Day. Nobody likes me. I don't get any Valentines. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm sort of pressed. Everything seems to be going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
You really think that'll help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning a few superficial failings is going to do you any good, do you? Like Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am, and nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Or Wait a minute, Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly?
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, you know something, Lucy? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or butter pecan ice cream, so I finally decided on fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone and a sugar cone.
Well, what'd you get?
Well, I finally decided on a sugar cone. So then what happened? I walked out the door and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. Sir, don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Hi, Tommy. Today's my grandfather's birthday.
Wow, really? How old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Yeah.
Why is it that I always have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the yellow? One of these days, I'm gonna have my drinking water in the yellow dish, my supper in the red dish. Life's just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is great music I'm playing, you blockhead, and playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? Art, 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 art!
You fascinate me. What? What? What?
Call the principal and hand him the news. We've got a holiday that he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day?
A reverential mission.
Beethoven Day?
The hope of each musician. No more am I the only guy. Stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day? Yes, as in Ludwig van Beethoven, composer, born 1770, died 1827. The eldest of three sons, Ludwig's mother was a chief overseer at the kitchen of the palace at Anarm.
Whatever! Schroeder, I just want you to know that I'm on your side. I want to help you publicity-wise with Beethoven's birthday. After all, this is a really big thing.
Thanks for your support, Lucy, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yeah, the next thing you know, they'll be wearing Beethoven t-shirts.
Beethoven Day.
If you're wondering how do we start, just blow the music till you know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll have a party, Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day. Everybody sing the title. Beethoven Day.
You hear a great recital, the light of every boy and girl. Stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day,
Beethoven Day.
A philharmonic rumble,
Beethoven Day.
a polyphonic jumble, a hall dedication as we stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
I got it! We'll demand full-page ads in every newspaper.
In a Beethoven superstore.
Open a Beethoven theme park.
But wait! That's too commercial. Let's imagine it, that glorious hour, filled with emotion, yet inspired with power, when we all honor the man we adore. On the day we place the newest face on Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Beethoven Day.
A moment of reflection.
Beethoven Day.
A classical injection to face this direction. You gain it today. Everybody can play. By that wonder, stand up and say hooray, Beethoven, hooray! Hooray!
All right, everybody out for rabbit chasing.
Good grief.
Let's go, Snoopy. Up and at 'em. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the fields and woodlands lie open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy. Where's the old thrill of the chase? Where's your spirit of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyway?
I'm a sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You should be ashamed of yourself wasting a perfect day like this. The scent is fresh, the trail is clear. Let's go out there and track us down a big old rabbit.
Yet the feeling she's determined. That's what she wants. She might as well get her money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy. We ought to see lots of games today.
Sometimes when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is lean your head on your arm and stare into space. This can go on for hours. And if you're unusually depressed, you may have to switch arms.
Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
He touched my picture.
Hey, Shermie, you know what? This has been a bad time for me. With more luck, tomorrow will be a better day.
Did you know, Charlie Brown, that in some parts of the world, today's already tomorrow? So, if today's already tomorrow, then there's really no hope for tomorrow to be a better day, now is there?
You know what, Shermie? You're a lot of fun to have around.
It's chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits. Rabbits?
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 Rabbits? Homework?
Yeah. A book report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit.
Report on
Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit is the stupid book about the stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it I liked the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped on the rock to the sheriff of Nottingham's back. And then Robin and everyone swung from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to their camp in the woods where the sheriff was guessed their dinner and all. But he wiggled away and he sounded the call, and his men rushed in and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, oh.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery, which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent hero and a Roman.
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and they'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yes!
Down came the staff on his head, smash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! And the sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an arrow flew in, wing! It was a sign for the fight to begin, sing! And when it looked like the sheriff could win, but not for long. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us to write